goodness, my camera's all messed up. All right. There we go. So, welcome back to the channel. I still don't know what to call it ever since I haven't been eating for the past every video almost. But we'll get back to it later. I'll post another video today. But anyway, I wanted to share kind of a story and a teaching today, right? So, I was at church and the priest was talking about how faith without works is dead, right? That's a standard belief in Christianity, period, right? Faith without works is dead. And I just couldn't help but to think that, it was a really packed crowd today, more than usual. And I just couldn't help but to think that not everyone got the message. They probably heard the message, but it's like one of those days where like you're in school in one ear, out the other, It's just like that. That's what it felt like. Like I saw people, their eyes were bored, And so I thought I should probably share this too. There were some points that I thought he hit perfectly, other points that I thought he kind of trailed off on, and that might be a reason why people tuned out. So today we are brought to the book of James, chapter 2, and we're going to start at verse 18, okay? But perhaps someone will say, "You have faith and I have works. Show me your faith without works, and by works I will show you my faith. You believe that there is one God. You do well to assert that. But even the demons believe and tremble. You fool, do you want proof that faith without works is futile? Was not Abraham our father justified by works when he offered his son Isaac on the altar? Thus, you can see that his faith and his works were active together. His faith was brought to completion by works. Thus, the words of Scripture are fulfilled that say, Abraham believed God, and it was credited to him as righteousness. And he was called the friend of God. You can see that when a man is justified by works and not faith alone." So, I want to talk about one word, justify. What does that mean, right? When people hear that scripture and then hear the Catholic Church read out of it, they think, oh, okay, they're saying we're saved by that, right? No, not by any means. And I'm not going to defend the Catholic Church. I'm not going to defend the Protestant Church. I'm still on that church hunt. But I'm going to a Catholic church right now. Anyway, that's not the point. That word, justify, has really two meanings, right? The meaning we all think, like to be seen right? You do something bad, right? You punch someone in the face, but then you justify it because they said your cat was ugly or something like that, right? That's a way of justification. But justified in the biblical sense is more of being seen as righteous in the eyes of God, right? So this scripture, not only is it saying that we aren't saved by works, but we are also made righteous by doing works, right? And I'm going to say that again. We aren't saved by our works, but we are made righteous instead, right? So just like James asserted, right? He said, even the demons believe and they tremble, right? So faith is the first step. We are not saved by faith alone. We're saved by grace alone, okay? I could have as much faith as I want, and I could still go to hell. Okay? Next, we're not saved by our works. We're saved still by grace. I could have faith and works, and I could still go to hell. As Jesus said in the scriptures, that people will say to me, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied and cast out demons in your name? And he will say, depart from me, for I never knew you. So I could go out, have as much faith in the world, have as many works done in the world. I could visit the sick, complete all 7 sacraments, right? But I could still be cast into hell. And that's just the truth of it. That's just the truth. The reason why we are called to do works in Christianity isn't to be sanctified. It's to be seen as righteous in the eyes of God. Okay? When we have faith, we are about halfway there. Okay? We have faith, and now we can do good works with this faith. We are meant to do good works. We are made to do good works. We can do bad works. We can do good works. We can do whatever works we want. But there's only one reason why we have faith, and that is to do good works, right? We are saved so that we can do good works, to show the grace of God. We're not here to show off what we can do, right? I could give all my money away, okay? And I could say, yeah, yay me. But that's not what I should be doing it for. I should be doing good works to show the glory of God. I should be doing good works to boast in God, right? My good works are because God has shown me his grace. And now I will distribute this grace to everyone I know so that they can understand who God is through me. That's why we do good works, right? If you don't have good works, then how can you show your faith, right? How can you show that God truly saved you to other people unless you show them the grace of God yourself? One thing my mentor's wife said was that we are the only Bible people read. Sometimes. Most of the time, maybe not most of the time. Most of the time, it's probably we're the only Bible people read. But sometimes people actually do read the Bible, okay? But I want you to think about that. When you go out, who are you representing, okay? What are you doing? What works are you doing? Are you committing hateful works, right? Are you hurting people physically, mentally, emotionally, right? Or are you doing good works, loving people, helping people, doing what you can to bring them closer to God and show God's grace to them? Or are you doing no works? You don't care if someone gets hurt, but you don't want it to happen. But if someone does, oh well, I'm going to keep walking, right? So next time when you go out, think about that. What works am I doing? I'm going to start doing that. Am I loving people the way they ought to be loved? Am I taking care of people in a way God would take care of them? Am I being that Bible people are reading? Or am I being my own book? Another thing I want to say, and I might have lost my train of thought with that last thought I had to share, but oh yeah, I did. Oh well. It'll come back to me maybe. But no, that's the long and short of it. We are made to do good works to show God's grace. And without these works, then we are no better than the demons. With our faith, we're no better because the demons believe in God. So it should be a no-brainer to have faith. So yeah. I'm going to be making another video today. It's going to be an ongoing series. I'll do one once a week, probably every Sunday, maybe every Tuesday. I don't know. I'll probably be doing more and more videos, and I really hope this picks up. So whoever's watching, pray for me, right? But yeah, I hope this goes out to the right audience, because I think people need to hear that we also need to be doing good works if we're going to have faith in God, right? We're not saved by them, but we are made righteous by them. So yeah, sorry for the it's my silly hand. God bless.